Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Brycen Quinn of Portage High School football out in Wisconsin. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I know it's been a while since football ended, but how was this past season?
We went 4-5 this year, which was an improvement from last season. So I think going into next year, we got a good head of steam. We got some guys coming up that'll be able to help us improve even more.
So remind everybody what position you play.
Last season, I only played offensive line. I think next year they're going to give me some more defensive line reps as well.
So you're going to look forward to going both ways. What's that
Yeah.
be like for you?
Um, well, I didn't go both ways this year, but I did before I was on varsity, like my freshman, like half of my sophomore year before I got pulled up. And, I kind of liked it because I was able to help control the game on both sides of the ball, which
Okay.
is something that I really like about being able to go both ways.
Yeah. So, I mean, going through the season, I mean, yes, it was an improvement. Yes, you're still trying to get there, but we were talking a little bit beforehand, but the team was really young this year. Because at any time in high school sports, you got a young team, you're going to have some growing pains. But what has that been like to process and stuff like that?
I think it's been good to help guys that haven't, because if we have an older team, we would have a lot of guys not really step into the roles that they had to step into this year, which was really good for our class and some of the guys below me, and then the guys above us too, who didn't just have to depend on their group to lead.
So, as a lineman, what do you feel like that you improved on as the season went along?
I just feel like my awareness of blocking and just awareness of the game overall improved throughout the season the more and more we played and practiced.
So, the going into the off season, what are your goals for the next few months? Because I know at time of recording, this interview is being recorded in February. As teams start to get going and winter conditioning begins and getting ready for the season, what what is that going to be like these next few months? As you head into spring and then you go into the summer, going in probably a ton of camps, and then get ready for your hard to believe you probably you didn't think this day would come, but your senior season.
Yeah, no, these next few months are probably the most important of the off season because it allows you to get into the process of going to work and improving yourself before you actually get into the season. So we've been weightlifting a lot, and that's probably one of the most important things that we can be doing right now.
Yeah. So what are your goals for this off season?
I'm trying to get stronger and then get bigger,
Yeah.
help improve myself and my teammates, and also work on my leadership skills as well going into next year.
Yeah. So how do you get ready for a game? Like how do you like mentally get ready for a game?
I usually eat a pregame meal with my teammates before. Then I listen to music in the locker room and kind of clear anything that I don't need to be thinking about out of my head. And then I usually think about the game plan, what I'm going to have to do. I just get ready, mentally before I get ready physically, which is probably the most one of the most important things that you can do before you play.
Yeah. Um, Inquiring minds must know what what are you listening to before a game?
I usually like listen to like AC/DC, rock music like that. Try and get pumped up.
Okay. Um, so let's see. What was the best moment from this year?
I would say our last home game, beating Sauk Prairie, who is one of our rivals. It was our senior night, so it was the last home game for the guys above me. And I think being able to go out and let that help them win their last home game in Portage is probably one of the most special things of the year.
Yeah. Can you describe what Portage, Wisconsin is like for people that may not know?
Oh, well, there's about 10,000 people that live here, so it's not a small city, but it's not a big city either. Um, we have a lot of the interstates come through here, so we have a lot of, travelers coming through. And it's an old town, so, you know, parts of the town you can tell are old and parts are more modern, so it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, are you, has it hit you yet that it's your that you're going into your senior year?
Yeah, I feel like, this off season's a lot different than other ones before because I know it's my last chance to play with guys that I've grown up with and spent a lot of time with and to play for my city.
For sure. All right. Let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's Brycen's go-to place for food? Now, this is just in general, not before a game, of course. This is just like if Brycen wants to go get something to eat or something.
Probably Taco Bell or Culver's usually, depending on what I'm feeling.
I would expect you to say Culver's because you're a Wisconsinite. So you get cheese curds. That's the
Yeah.
okay, good. All right. That's good stuff. Um, favorite team to root for? This is good. This could be any college team, pro team, whatever.
For football, it's probably either the Packers or the Badgers.
Okay. Um, all right. And finally, since it's the Super Bowl this week, who you got?
I want the Eagles to win personally because I don't want to see the Chiefs win 3 times in a row.
All right. Okay. I think we're hearing that. I think the only people that want the Chiefs to win are Chiefs fans
Yeah,
or people that want to see the three-peat because it's never
yeah,
um either that might be a good game. I don't know.
I
Bryce,
think it'll be a good one.
I think so too. Brycen Quinn, thank you so much for the time and best of luck in the off season. We'll talk to you before the year starts.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.